lost and I know where to go now. I don't really have a place to call my home now. Everybody hating on the physical now. Why do everybody make me feel alone? Like I'm trying lost and I know where to go now. I don't really have a place to.
Not bothering to deal with his family, Naruto left 2 hours early and had breakfast in Ichiraku Ramen. Changing into his Anbu clothes, Naruto reported to the Hokage's office. Hello, Lord Hokage. Hello, Night Fox. Would you like to care to be a mentor? Depends for who. Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha, and Nato Uzumaki, Minato said while reading them off the list. It will be hard though, considering you are a captain of the Ambu Black Ops and are required to do most of SS missions, no problem, Naruto said as he spoke through the mask. Who are you? Minato asked. None of your business, Naruto said, jumping out of the window, meeting his students. Come on, let's do it, Naruto cheered. Yeah, let's do it, Sakura cheered. He won't fall for it, Sasuke spoke as the two put eraser between the door. This what shows him for being late, Naruto mumbled. Naruto walked up the hallway ready to open the door. Before seeing the eraser, child's play, Naruto thought. As Naruto opened the door and the eraser fall, Naruto shut his hand and grabbed the eraser. And through near hitting Naruto, he threw it so hard it broke through the classroom wall and went elsewhere. Sakura fangirled and said, Wow. Naruto said, Amazing. And Sasuke just sat there. Hello, Sasuke said. Hey, mister, Sakura said. Hello, I'm your favorite, right? I'm the Hokage's daughter. I can tell him to give you a raise, Naruto said, flirting her eyes. You are no special than the others, Naruto said, emotionless. Naruto's face turned red as a tomato. Now, where were we? Naruto asked. Naruto then said, Why should we respect you? You're like 11 years old. Naruto then replied coldly and sarcastically, Because I'm the youngest Anbu ever registered and the highest and most respected on the Black Ops. Captain, most SS missions ever done, and stronger and faster than the Hokage. I could beat you or put you back to the academy anytime I want for disrespecting me, so show me some respect. Nato smirked. Everyone had respected her. She was the Hokage's daughter, but I'm the Hokage's daughter. Being the Hokage's daughter doesn't change nothing. You're just like everyone else. If that really matters, why are you not the top of the class? You're the Hokage's daughter, aren't you? Naruto whispered. Naruto said in reply, That's what I thought. Naruto said, Now everyone stand up. Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto stood up, meeting me in the training grounds at 5 a.m. Don't bother eating or you'll throw up. Then, with that, Naruto jumped out of the window and ran off to the village. He's kind of strict and kind. He opened my eyes. That's kind of dreamy. He's so strong. Not like Naruto, though. Naruto sighed. He's so cool. He shut up all of us, Sasuke said. Sakura looked down. Naruto was going up to his room until Kushina called Naruto, Join us for dinner. Naruto then calmed down and said, I thought I was going to starve like the 4 years ago of my life. Kushina felt shame. 7 years ago, still has a grudge. Minato tried to show a fake punch at him and scare him like he did with Nato and Naruto, caught the punch and sent him flying to the other side and the house. Sorry, Naruto muttered as he held his hand and picked up Minato off the floor. It's okay, Minato said. Naruto then started to speak out of her dreamy, strong Anbu instructor who would one day recognize her for her greatness and would praise her in her dreams. Naruto sneered under her breath. Why did you just say useless? Naruto yelled. I said in your dreams. Naruto spoke back. You want to fight? Against me? Sure, Naruto said, coldly taking his stance. Minato and Kushina stood there. Okay, how about a little after dinner? Spar, Kushina said happily. Minato then added, it will be good for training. Nato took a Uzumaki's stance and asked, what kind of stance is that? Looking at Naruto. The stance that I will use when I start teaching myself 7 years ago, huh? Whatever. I'm the Hokage. Easily and beat you so fast. Keep telling yourself that, Naruto said as he stood on the droll grass. Not to smirk back. Well, are you just going to stand there or are you going to fight? Naruto yelled. Naruto changed her Rasengan and launched at Naruto. Not expect Naruto to jump over her and she fell down. Naruto used a leaf barrage and slammed his foot down on Naruto's head. Naruto really mad, throwing a punch at Naruto who easily deflected it and sent her flying back. Slowly turning into Sage Mode, Naruto made a triangle sign with his hand and earth spar rise. Naruto 2 miles up in the air. Flying, Naruto changed another Rasengan and hit the spear though was standing in. She felt long with the crumbly rocks and the dirt all the way through the floor. Not trying to kill her, he felt speed fast and caught Nacho after all. It was 2 miles drop. Catching her, Nacho punched Naruto in the face. He didn't move. He threw Nato on the ground and looked in her eyes Genjutsu. Nato looked around. There were so many Narutos, but in the real world, she was just kicked in the air. Laughing, Naruto snapped his fingers and let her out of the Genjutsu. Panting, Nato yelled, who taught you? Me, Naruto said. Along with me too, Kurama intervened. I will beat you with the Ambu will help me. I'll get stronger and leave you to be weak, whatever. You say, Naruto smirked when walked off. Sakura got sick, so the belt test was moved to the next day. Thank you. As a big bowl of ramen were being passed through the teacher conference, communicating blanked out. Naruto realizing that taking his mask off would be necessary to eat with ramen. If he didn't eat, it would look like down upon as disrespect. Lifting up his mask, Guy, Sensei, Kurenai, Kakashi, and the other teachers jumped up in the air inside of the Ambu. Whoever to live was a mere 11-year-old boy. The fourth Hokage tried to peer through people but failed. Soon the ramen was done and the mask was back on, and the fourth Hokage never saw it. I'm thinking of giving them the belt test and assign their strengths and weaknesses and abilities to work as a team. Naruto spoke to the other teachers as they discussed what they would do with the students that were very good. Gai Sensei rushed up. My team can handle the poor Hinata, very talented, extremely shy. Kurna spoke. I'll train her after many times. You would? Kurenai said yes. Open and shocked. Sure. And then Naruto walked off. Then the night Naruto sat down in a new bed instead of a cold coat with a heater in the room. He opened a mind linked with Kurama. He then spoke. Hey Kurama. Hey kid. What's up? Naruto just smirked. And how much you're going to kick ass tomorrow? Haha, Kurama. It's true. Yeah, I guess so. Then Naruto heard a knock on the door. Come in, Naruto said, not even raising his head or his bed. Hey, Naruto, Naruto said, as she pushed open the door. What do you want? Naruto said, groaning and flopping on his bed. To say I'm very sorry. I knew one of you trying to apologize, so I'm forgiving. Naruto said, beaming. Not, of course not. Naruto said back, but why? You knew about my beating. You let them abuse me. You saw what happened in the household to me, yet you didn't do nothing. So don't try to say you're sorry now. But Naruto, Nietzsche-san, don't call me either that. Naruto growled, throwing a book at her, which she pretty dodged it. Also, I heard what you said about you having a crush on an Ambu and how he is so strong, unlike me. Exactly now. Get out of my room before I beat you the crap out of you. Then Naruto left. Naruto flopped down on his bed, being forgived. Isn't that easy? Naruto stepped out of the Uzumaki household into the cold, froggy air. Ah, Kakashi, I know you're there. Kakashi stepped down from the tree and high-fived Naruto. Naruto and Kakashi had gotten close over the Anbu mission, saving and backing each other up when fighting criminals. Yo, how are you, kid? Going to do today? I bet Naruto will be selfish. Sakura will back up Sasuke, and Sasuke will try to get close, but still fail. To underestimate that kids. I'm not Kakashi. You know, never know, huh? Yeah. I'm going to my training grounds. See you later, Naruto. See ya later, Kakashi. Sakura trapped her foot on the crater. Her stomach growled. Why did I go on that no dinner diet? She muttered. Naruto slept down on the tree and appeared behind Sakura. Hello, he spoke. Ugh, Sakura said as she jumped back and frightened. Where are the others? Naruto said, climbing in his hands and waist. I don't know. I can't help if they're late, I see. Nato rumbled and slammed her alarm clock as she rolled over and checked the alarm clock. 5:45. She was late, 15 minutes late to the test. Jumping out of the bed, she slipped out her pajama. 5:47. Com- Changing her hair. 5:50. Putting her shoes. 5:52. Eating breakfast. 5:56. Racing out of the door. 5:57. Please don't start yet, she muttered to herself, racing to the training ground. Sasuke sat in the tree and smirked. The test was going to be easy if the teacher couldn't even sense his presence. Wanting to test him, Sasuke silently flew out from the tree and aimed a punch at Naruto's head. Naruto said, yawning as he caught the punch, sending Sasuke flying back in the bridge they were waiting on. Can't beat the Ambu Black Ops captain that easily, kid, Naruto said as he held out his hand to pick up Sasuke, now injured. As he dusted Sasuke, Sasuke muttered, and then just got up and shrugged against the tree. Nato then raced in. Sorry, I'm late, she huttered. Why were you so late? Naruto asked. I slept in, Nato mumbled quietly. Okay, just don't do it again. Yeah, Nato said brightly. Naruto then pulled out two bells. These two bells you need to get from me. Come at me with intent to kill. Isn't that dangerous? Naruto asked. Why? Scared? Naruto asked behind his mask. Grr. Naruto went for a punch and break his mask. Naruto caught her palm while reading a book, not Ichi Ichi Paradise, no, and threw her across the bridge. This is why I need you to come at me with attempt to kill. Hi, Sakura said excitedly. Sasuke mumbled, I will do it and become Hokage, Naruto screamed. Naruto closed his eyes and yelled, Go. He could sense Naruto on the left, Pink on the right, and Sasuke in very back, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Naruto stood. Finally, Naruto jumped out of her space.